All right, we are back. There is a new Roadhouse down in Tunica, Mississippi. The old Sheraton Casino is now the Roadhouse Casino and Hotel.
If you are a hearty eater, you have found your heaven. The new name comes a new look and a new restaurant that has a dish like you have never seen before. We promise that. Chef CJ Hencyk serves up the Detour at the new range Steakhouse and served on a hubcap. Am I right?
Much, yes. We call it a hubcap, yeah.
What is this, CJ? I mean, this is a lot of food in one place.
One massive sitting of food, yes. We've got a 48-ounce steak. We got 4 pieces of Texas toast, 6 eggs, a slice of bacon, a piece of sausage, a pound of hash browns there.
How many eggs?
6 eggs.
6 eggs.
And you're telling me one person.
We've had 2. We've had 2 conquer this.
2
absolutely
have actually been able to eat this.
Yes.
How long did it take them?
We give them an hour. If they eat in the hour, they're going to get themselves a little shirt there. We'll give them a hammer and a nail. We're going to slap a picture of them up on our famous Detour wall.
Wow.
Are they able to walk out afterwards, or do you have to roll them out? Take them out
we've got the wheelchair standing by just in case, yeah.
And you know this, on marketing, you only have to buy one size t-shirt, extra large, because after they eat that, they're a little bit large,
exactly.
I would say. Temporarily.
It looks good, though. It really does.
Describe the folks who did it. Are we talking big, strapping, like football player kinds of guys?
You know, it's little and big and medium. You'd be surprised. You know, if you look at some of these eating competitions out there, there's all kinds of sizes of people, and you know, their metabolism can be. It's amazing if you look at some of them.
You think you could do it?
Maybe.
Oh,
Mary Beth, you think you could do it?
There's no way.
I know you can hold your own. I know you can hold your own.
I like to eat, but that's an amazing amount of food.
It really is. CJ, I've got to ask you also about the Roadhouse. This is a different concept. For those who went to the old Sheraton, that was one thing, but this is something totally different, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're really proud of the product we put together. We've the inside of it now has a Southern blues kind of feel. We've got a lot of hardwood, barnwood, tin. You'll come in there, you'll see 3 Harley-Davidson motorcycles placed on top of 3 of our slot machines. We've got 2 classic cars just in the middle of our casino.
Wow.
Very, very cool. And a chopper, one of those custom bikes that are kind of by the entrance of one of our casinos. You know, it gives you that true Roadhouse feel when you walk in. A lot of the old signs you just see, you know, when you actually drive down the road and inside. And great new feel. And don't forget, we've got this amazing little bull that you can come in and ride. No other casino has the bull.
You have a mechanical bull?
You have a mechanical bull.
Hey, it's calling my name. If you eat that, I'll go ride the bull.
This is going to take us back to the 80s.
Yeah, really.
You're going to really get on the bull,
John Travolta, he put him to shame on a mechanical bull.
I am ready for this.
So what other things do you serve? Because we know not everybody can handle the Detour.
Obviously, we do have it's a steakhouse as well, so we've got all the great cuts of steak. Today we were going to prepare a beef tips and gravy basically today. Figure it's a little cold outside, warm y'all up. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started.
Get it started? Yeah. So you're going to start with what, CJ?
Just a little oil here, just to get our beef. We're going to throw the beef in on top of this.
What do you like about working with so much beef? I mean, everybody just loves it. It's comfort food.
Yeah, it's comfort. I'm originally from the Midwest, so this is something, you know, I grew up eating this stuff all the time. So,
now, in terms of simplicity, is this one of these type of dishes, or is this going to be pretty hard to prepare?
Very simple. Anybody can do this at home. You know, we're going to have this done in just a couple minutes, obviously. This is just a little bit of beef tenderloin. We're going to sear it up, let it get some color on it.
It doesn't take very long because you sliced it so thin, bite-sized pieces.
And just on the stove on the side here, we've got a little beef stock, or you can go to the store and just get a little broth. Just make sure it's, you know, low sodium because we don't have a lot of salt in there.
Okay.
You know, and then we're going to hit that at the end to make our gravy. Real simple, and then we got some rice that we're just going to top it on.
Is this a pretty popular dish?
It is. It's for the for the folks that don't want to eat a big old steak. Really,
but again, like that meat feel.
Yeah, just get a little bit in there. So
CJ, what about health purposes? You mentioned, you know, low sodium and things like that. Can we eat healthy down there as well?
You could probably find a couple things.
Okay.
Just don't get the detour, okay?
I wouldn't start with that. That's for sure.
But the thing is, no one is going to eat that all the time, so that's okay. I mean, this doesn't mean.
What's great is a lot of people actually come in, they'll share that dish.
Can you do that?
Absolutely. We'll let them do that. Yeah.
So. But you would want it all to yourself, wouldn't you?
I think that would.
Look at that.
Depending on how many of the teenagers I brought, that might feed my whole family.
Could save a lot of money that way.
Yeah, really. What kind of meat is that anyway?
That's a 48-ounce porterhouse. So you got the strip steak on one and the filet on the other.
I might have to bring my boys down there and see what damage they can do to that.
That thing is gigantic. All right. Now
I'm going to add some mushrooms and onions here. Kind of hit this up and let it saute a little bit.
Is there one main ingredient, CJ, for this dish that you say you got to have? You have to put in here to really give it that.
You know, honestly, I would probably go with your broth. Make sure
Really?
you've got a good tasting broth. You know, if it's too salty, it's going to make the whole dish just go downhill.
Okay.
And if you got the time, you know, if you go to the store and you find called soup bones,
Right.
and you know, make your own, get some soup bones, carrots, onions, celery, and throw that in for 4 hours in a pot. And you take that, that's the juice you really want, instead of buying the canned stuff.
We
So
know
it
all
really
about soup
is-
bones here in the Mid-South.
Yeah,
That we do.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then you strain it off and you end up with just.
Yes.
But that is just the broth. How are you going to thicken it so that it's more of a
We're gonna
gravy?
hit this with a little flour here in just a sec, and then it'll make a little roux in there, and then we'll hit, and then you'll thicken up right there.
And then you serve it over rice. Do you have
Absolutely.
a particular favorite rice? Because sometimes I'll admit it, I can make rice sticky with the best of them.
Now
How
she
do I
can't take
avoid
my
that?
word, CJ.
Hey,
She really.
he's back only one day and he's already putting my business
At the
out
restaurant, we serve it over just the white rice, and,
Okay.
and some people actually will ask for it over mashed potatoes as well. You know, which that's my preference actually.
there. Yeah, that's like mama served.
Here, tell me about it.
How much weight did you pick up last week eating
15,
mama's
20,
food?
25, 30, 40.
Okay, so then you put some flour on
Yeah, we're
it,
just
then
gonna
you
let
pour
this-
your broth, and about how long before you have your thick gravy?
It'll thicken really in a couple of minutes here.
Okay.
So
Cool. So this dish took all of 3 minutes because
That's
we
it.
spent a good 2 minutes
we got
talking.
a little garlic powder we're just gonna hit it with.
Do your thing,
And then you
CJ.
pour your
Worcestershire
broth in,
sauce.
All right.
stir it up. There is where to find the Tunica Roadhouse Casino and Hotel.
There it is, right there. The phone number to call and the website. Come on down. Get ready to have a good time.
You know, I think if I try to eat the detour, my luck will be holding in the casino. We'll be right back. An idea.
That is a nice.